All right, hey, good afternoon or evening or morning, everybody. This is Keith O'Brien from Fort Lauderdale. The purpose of today's video is we've had a lot of people come into our Empower Network team in the last couple of weeks. And what's really cool is there's a lot of people that are fairly new to the industry and definitely new to online marketing. Which is exciting, that people are seeing such a great opportunity here to really get paid for talking about, for blogging about, for writing about, for making videos about what you're already passionate about. And that's pretty awesome. I've been in the direct sales industry for a long time, and so often we try to fit people into the box. The direct sales industry is the vehicle so that someone can go do and talk about and be about what they really are passionate about. And that's just not the case here, right? So if you're a musician and you want to talk about music and you want to talk to other musicians and you want to post videos of your music and whatnot, you can do that, and you're going to attract people into your space that are connected to you in that regard. And so it's really awesome that you can just jump in here from really the moment one and have a blog optimized all ready to go. So with that said, today's video is going to be about really some basic components for writing a quality blog post, because a lot of times people get started here and they really don't have any experience writing or writing for purpose, right? So we're going to cover some basic stuff now. Now, there's certainly a lot more to it than what we're talking about, but you can't make mistakes here. So just get your fingers on the keyboard and get to writing. Okay, so we're going to cover some basic stuff, right? I mean, there's a lot more advanced work within the Inner Circle membership. So if you don't have that, absolutely get yourself upgraded. And then certainly as you go into the higher products, the Costa Rica and 15K and Masters, right? So let's just dive in. I'm going to use my latest blog post as an example, right? And I've got up here the actual Empower Network site. If you don't have an Empower Network blog and you're seeing this video, you're just missing out. I mean, it has nothing to do with the little $25 commission I'll make, but literally you're shooting yourself in the foot. It'll take you years to get to the same place you can get to in the first couple of weeks by capitalizing on the authority of an Empower Network blog. So I've got this post up here, and I've also got this post up in my back office, right? So what we're going to do is a couple of things, right? I'm going to point some things out, okay? First of all, a couple of things you want to focus on. You want, in your blog post, you want plenty of white space, right? And so I think what I see the biggest thing that a brand new person that's never written online does is they try to write all English perfect, right? Like they're trying to write like they're sixth grade English teacher taught them to write narratives. And online, it just doesn't work the same way. Grammar is not nearly as important online. I mean, you don't want to sound like an idiot, right? But you can break sentences where it's naturally going to be as you speak, as opposed to how you'd write, okay? Because you're writing like you're talking to someone. At least that's the way I do it, okay? Because I want to connect to people personally, and this is the way to do it. So if you notice here, I've got a lot of 1 and 2 and 3 line little paragraphs, and that's what you want because you speak kind of in that Morse code, ... dash, right? It's short bursts, all right? And before we go any further, I just want to tell you, when you first start writing, if you've never written online before, you've never blogged before, your first blogs are going to just suck. So just be okay with them sucking. You can always go back and change them if you want, or just leave them for when you're making a ton of money. When you have a crap ton of money coming in every week, it's kind of nostalgia to look back to see how bad your first post sucked. So, okay, so the first part of it is white space, right? White space. Leave lots of it, okay? When in doubt, hit a hard return and make a new line. Okay. Second thing you'll notice is headlines. Headlines separate the eye from the rest of the body. Headlines give us something to focus on, so you want to make them powerful. You want to make them strong, and you want your keyword, which we'll talk about here in a second, in your headlines. Okay. So here we go. I wrote this one on Facebook marketing. I got hit with a couple of Facebook introductions that I kind of had some fun with. But if you notice here, I'm going to break it up. This is what's called an H2 header, H2 tag. This is an H3 tag. So if you notice, this is a little bigger. That's a little smaller. Okay. I'm breaking it up so the eye has some things to focus on, right? Okay. Boom, 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 moving through. Okay, I just found a dead link, so now I get to go back and fix that. Okay, so that's the first thing to focus on is the headlines, the white space, right? Next thing you'll notice, I have lots of photos, right? You want to break it up. So nice photo to start it off, bam, okay? Related to what I'm talking about, bam, okay? Related to what I'm talking about, bam, right? Okay, and then I did some screenshots I captured moving through here, okay? So the next thing you'll see is some links within my body of my email or my blog post here. So I actually have a lot less in this one than I normally do, and I'm going to, now noticing that, I'm going to go back and I'm going to add some more, right? So a couple different kinds of links that that you can do. One is where you just interrupt your conversation basically with the reader. And you throw something in, and you can do this at any time, right? You can do this at any time. Like, okay, let's say, so boom, 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 boom. So we're moving through here. Okay, so you can interrupt it with, get access here now to my private training. Okay, now I'm going to go back and fix that and make that a clickable link. But you're interrupting the conversation with a little bit of a value-added conversation here. Okay. The second place that you can do links is just in the normal flow of your writing, and when you hit a word that you want to connect to, or you can lead someone away with a click of that, boom, that's going to lead into a capture page, right? Okay. So mix it up, move it around. Okay. Mix up the headlines. You can use these quotes to kind of highlight something. That's a quote feature. Okay, that quote feature is this little button right there. Okay, and this is how you do. I'm going to fix this right when I'm at it. Get access here now to my private training. That should be a hyperlink, and it's not. So I'm going to just put hyperlink right in there. Boom. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to save that. Back over to here. Okay, now as that's saving, I'm going to come back to a couple of things here, right? So now I have, we've talked to them, we did a nice little intro here, we got some headlines, we got some photos, and now we're rolling down here, and it's time to do something, okay? And this is what most people when they first start leave out, okay? You're taking your time to write an information-based article. You need to have some sort of call to action. Literally, if you forget everything else and you have a strong call to action, you're better than if you write this brilliant article with no call to action, okay? So my call to action is one of two things. I tell them to, option one, get started, right? Boom, okay? Join here. Option two is just, if you need some more info, you need to be, you're a little bit slower to make decisions, just jump on my list, hang out for a while, okay? And just get comfortable with us. It's as simple as that, right? I mean, the thing about with online marketing, there's all these people coming in and out of the space, and they're, have all this slick marketing, and people just don't know who's going to be around for a while. And so, if you're committed to growing your business and you've got some staying power and you just stay in the game for a while, people are going to gravitate to you because you're consistent, right? And so I know that if someone jumps on my list, they're going to get tons of free marketing training, tons of free personal development training, and all kinds of tools that they're going to be able to grow whatever business they're at, whether they ever join mine. But the reality is that kind of contribution to someone doesn't happen all the time, and so they notice it, right? And that's why they want to join my team, like you do right now if you haven't already. Okay, so let me show you a couple more things here. Oh, awesome. Okay, so I got an error there. Okay, so the way that you do these headlines here is you highlight, you click up on this little thing right here that says H2 tag. So watch this, right? Boom. That is an H2 heading. So all you're going to do is highlight that, go down there, click on it, you're done. It's going to take you back to the normal one, back up to that one. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to go back down to this. See, yep. Okay, gave you my little thing there. Okay. And then what I like to do is this. So I also like to put links in all of my images, right? So I click on that one. Look at that. I've got a link over here to the prosperity formula. And then if you go to that one, oh, look at that. Yep. So if someone ever clicks on an image, they're going right to my capture page. I like that. I like that flow. Okay. All right. So let's review. Okay. Lots of white space. Headlines using the H2, H3, H1, H2, H3 tags. Okay. Lots of white space. Headlines to break it up. Use photos to draw the eye and to break it up and relevant to what you're talking about. Embed links, okay, as you're going, either as in the straight flow or as an interruption, boom, and tell them what to do. Why is that still not linking? That's weird, okay? Maybe it just has to refresh, okay? I bet you that's it. Yeah, see, look at that noise, okay? All right, and then call to action. Now, if you're really good, you're going to have calls to action embedded throughout your entire piece, right? So, just like this, is this a call to action? Yes, that's a call to action. I'm going to come back and add a couple more to this because I need more, okay? And that is the call to action that you want. Now, this just changed all of my formatting on here, so I got to go back and fix that for whatever the deal is. Okay, so now you've got it. You've got a good start. If you're new on the team and you're just getting going, go back and review through this training so you can really get clear on a couple of basic things to do in your blog post. But the biggest thing is consistency. Get them out there every day. Write every single day. Okay, now I said you got to have a call to action. Here it is for this video. All right. If you haven't joined the team yet, get yourself started now. Go ahead and click on this button right here in this blog post. Join here and get yourself started. If you've already joined the team, right, and you're only at the basic level, get yourself upgraded right now to the inner circle. Okay, the inner circle is weekly audios added. There's now almost 2 years of weekly audios with all the top earners in the business. I use it as my daily personal development. It's awesome. I listen to it in the car. I listen to it when I work out, when I get up in the morning. Okay, and that's the way you want to rock it out. All right, so take some action. Join now or upgrade now to the Inner Circle membership, because that is the way we do it here in Empower Network. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.